Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca, and in today's video we're gonna talk about 5 things you need to know before you come to the Dominican Republic. Let's go.
In the silence of the morning, the sun awakens and opens the world in colors. Each ray is a hug, a promise, and life
Number 1, take a Spanish class. So I always suggest and recommend everybody, any foreigners before they come here, to take a Spanish class. Why? Because you're gonna need to communicate to the cashier when you go to the supermarket. You're gonna need to communicate with taxi on Uber if you wanna move around. So it's gonna be a little easier for you, at least if you speak a little bit of Spanish, or if you can understand some words, some stuff like how to say thank you, how to say good morning, how to say I need to go there, or I need to go to the supermarket, or I need to go to the cinema, I need to go to the mall. So it's very important to take a Spanish class if you can, okay? If you can, take it. Number 2, try to meet people that are already living here. And when I say people that are already living here, I'm talking about foreigners that are already living here and that speak Spanish. Or you can meet natives too that also speaks, of course, they speak Spanish and English. Why? So there are many reasons. Like if you meet, let's say, expats that are already living here, it's gonna be easier for you when it comes to find a place to stay, because they can tell you exactly, oh, this neighborhood is a good neighborhood, or this city is the best city, it's quiet, and da. So that's the reason you need to meet people that are already living here before you come here, because you don't want to come here and then go live in the hood and you don't know anybody there, or probably living in a community where nobody speaks English and they don't know you, so they can be a little friendly with you, but you're gonna be a little skeptical about them because you don't know them, okay? And another reason, you need to have, like, once you come here later on, you need to have someone that speaks Spanish all the time with you, most of the time. Why? When you're about to rent your house, you need someone that can read the contract list for you, and know that all the contracts here in the Dominican Republic, all of them are gonna be in Spanish. If someone ever give you a contract in English for you to sign, they're scamming you because it doesn't have no value. It's not legal. Okay, they have to be in Spanish in order for them to be legal. And then if you're trying to buy a house or anything, you also need to talk to the lawyer. You need to talk to your surveyor, and you need to read your contract. So you need someone that you can trust that can help you do that, okay? And I'm telling you that because, like, when my friends were going to buy properties, I had to go with them. I had to communicate with the lawyer. I had to communicate with the surveyor. I had to be with them all the time. Did I charge them? No, because they're my friends. But you have to have someone. Some other people may charge you, okay? If they're not your friend, they may charge you, which is understandable. But the most important is that you have someone there that speaks Spanish. Number 3, associate with expats. Okay, let me tell you this. So there's two: associate with expats and associate with other veterans. Because remember, I'm talking to foreigners that could be expats and veterans. Okay, so I'm gonna leave my Facebook account right here, because I am an admin in many of those groups where they have expats, and the other group where they have only veterans, okay? And so you guys can send me a friend request and I can add you to the group. But you have to answer all the questions, because if you don't answer all the questions, you're gonna be declined. So to be able to be approved in the group, you gotta answer all the questions. Perfect. So why is the reason why I'm saying that you need to associate with expats, guys? When you come to a foreign country, you don't know anybody here. You don't want to be by yourself. And if you don't have, like, someone you know, or someone that speaks the same language as you that can help you, that's going to cause you to be isolated. But when you have people that has the same experience as you, that speaks the same language as you, so that's gonna help you. You're gonna feel like you belong to this place, and then those people can help you not only by telling you the unspoken rules about this country, talking about the inside about the culture, but also the most important thing, they're gonna support you. Okay, so it's essential for you to associate with expats, and if you ever in, associate with with other veterans here. Okay. Number 4, we have something here we call ITEVIS, and another one, 10% by law. Okay, in Spanish is 10% ley. So I'm gonna explain both of them. The ITEVIS is 18%. Those are the taxes, okay? And they will always charge you that 18% when you go to a supermarket, when you go to a restaurant. Always, guys. Most people don't notice that when they go to a supermarket until they come home and start reading the receipt, and then they see that 18% ITEVIS. Many people be asking, what is it? So those are the taxes. When you go to a restaurant, or they're not gonna charge you in the format, only restaurant and supermarket, okay? And when you go to restaurant, they're also gonna charge you that. Most people see it because once they give you la cuenta, you're gonna be looking and say like, I didn't buy that. What's that 18%? Perfect. So the 10% by law, this is the tip, okay? And they only gonna charge you that when you go to a restaurant and you eat in that restaurant. You sit down and you eat there. If it's a takeout or if you ask delivery, they're not gonna charge you that, okay? So that's the tip they charge the customers. Now a lot of people be asking, so if they're already charging me the 10% for a tip, so do I still have to leave a tip? Guys, that's up to everyone. I mean everybody. Like, it's, let me tell you, for example, if this waiter or this waitress serve you good, gave you a good service, and you feel like, okay, let me give that, or let me give him this, that's fine, that's great, that's good. But also, if you feel like you don't want to give them anything, it's fine also, because that's your money and you work for that, so you don't have to. You understand what I'm saying? So it's up to you. I cannot tell you have to do it, or you do it, or you don't have to do it. That's up to everybody when they go to a restaurant, and if they want to do this gesture, they can do it. But you guys understand the ITEVIS, which is the 18%, and you understand the 10% by law. Perfect. Number 5, I'm gonna tell you the cities. The cities with the most expats. Well, Punta Cana. Everybody know Punta Cana. Punta Cana is the most visited city. Okay, so I would say more visited because yes, it has some expats living over there, but they don't really live there. It's more that they visit and they spend like 2 weeks or maybe a week. Some people spend 3 days and then they go back. Because I have friends that come to Punta Cana and only spend 3 days and go back to the States. Now, the cities with the most expats living there, we have Santo Domingo, number 1. In Piantini, in Quisqueya, they have a lot of expats living there. And it's good. It's a big city. You have Punta Cana and Santo Domingo are the biggest cities, and they have almost everything there. Okay, the malls, the biggest malls, everything. The only problem with Santo Domingo is the traffic. So if you are not a traffic person, you don't want to be there stuck in traffic every day. So don't go live in Santo Domingo. But that's the actually the problem they have. But besides that, everything is fine. Well, they have other things too. Like for example, they have more robberies over there, more crimes over there, and the most accidents too, of course. So the other city where a lot of expats live is in Puerto Plata. Okay, Puerto Plata is a small city, but we have a lot of things. We have a lot of supermarkets here. We also have a lot of hospital private, and we have public one too, but never go to a public one. And also we have a lot of expats living here. We have a lot of veteran clinics here, which I'm not gonna mention because none of them pay me to advertise them. But if you wanna know, you can leave it in the comment, and I may give you some information. Okay, that's fine. So in those VA clinics, you can go, you're gonna get a massage, you're gonna get chiropractic, you're gonna get all the treatment you need. Talking about to a psychiatrist, doctors, everything, guys, everything, I'm telling you. So if you're ever in and you want to get registered before you come here in Puerto Plata, you can find that too. But they also have them in Santiago, Santo Domingo, in Punta Cana, but I haven't visited those one. Another city they visit a lot is La Romana. Why? Because they have a golf course over there. But they don't really have a lot of expats over there. And then we have Samana, which is another beautiful city that now is getting innovated, and they about to put a lot of they're about to build a lot of resorts over there. They're about to build a golf course over there too. Okay, just repeat that again. So the most visited is Punta Cana. And remember, guys, I didn't say that at the beginning. Punta Cana is not a city, okay? Punta Cana is a town. So the name of the city that Punta Cana is in is Higüey, okay? This is the big city, Higüey. The cities with the most expats living in is Santo Domingo, Puerto Plata, and then we have Samana, right? But Samana, as I was saying, is a beautiful city too, and in innovation, but they don't really have a lot of expats living in there. They have a couple of them, a few of them, let's say a few of them living, but it's not in Samana though. They living in Las Terrenas, which is another town in Samana, okay? Las Terrenas. So you can go there, you can visit there, but I wouldn't suggest you to live there yet, since they don't have enough equipment for you guys, like talking about clinics, malls and stuff like that, hospitals, mall and stuff like that. They don't. So you want to live in a city where it's easier for you if something happened and you need to go to the clinic right quick before you go back to the state, or to go to the VA clinic or something like that. So Samana doesn't have that yet. So yes, guys, those are the 5 things you needed to know before you come here to the Dominican Republic. So if you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe to my channel, please, and so you can see more interesting videos, because I'm gonna be posting often, okay?